Consider the Lion diet. I'm on the Lion diet. I cut out all milk. Since I've cut the milk out of my diet, all my inflammation went away. Dairy, especially milk, but also cheese, can be a cause of inflammation. My skin is better. My energy levels are through the roof. I'm much more positive because I cut out the milk. I'm eating only red meat, and I drink water, and I use only salt. I do drink coffee with butter in it, real butter. It's bulletproof coffee, and it helps me a lot with energy. Check out video Q83 on my frequently asked question playlist, Lion diet versus carnivore diet. A liter of milk has 47 grams of carbohydrates in it. It's way too much. Butter has 0 carbohydrates in it. So on the carnivore diet, we are eliminating the things that can cause inflammation. Unsaturated seed oils, sugar, fructose, lectins, oxalates, stabilizers, emulsifiers, high carbohydrate intake, and various plant defense mechanisms. Intestinal gut permeability, which is sometimes caused by gluten, is one of the risk factors for inflammation. And it allows things like lectins to pass through the gut lining and cause inflammation, even in the brain. It passes up with the vagus nerve. We also cut out all fiber, processed food, and all preservatives. Fiber is a major cause of inflammation, and we are eliminating it with the carnivore diet. We are also reversing insulin resistance, which is also a major contributor to inflammation in the body. As well as we are reversing obesity, which is associated with inflammation. Sorry to hear about the inflammation count being so high with your wife, and the cholesterol. If you go to my frequently asked question playlist on my YouTube channel, under the frequently asked question playlist tab, but also on my blog, this is on my blog that you see here now. If you scroll a little bit down, you'll see the frequently asked questions, and if you go to Q15, it's about cholesterol. So I'm not going to elaborate on that. Go and watch that video. It's also on TikTok. You can watch it on the frequently asked question playlist tab. But then if you look at the inflammation, if you search for inflammation, you'll see I've got several videos about that. Video 58, for instance, Dr. Barry talks about Crohn's disease, inflammation, and then video 59 as well. Go and listen to those videos. And video 76, Dr. Sean Baker talks about that as well. And then 124, Professor Ben Bickman talked to Tom Beaulieu, and they talk about inflammation as well. Of course, the test that you talk about is the inflammation that represents in the liver, so they can pick up this inflammation in the bodies. Of course, inflammation can be caused by various things. All that I'm going to say to you is discuss it with your doctor. I'm not allowed to tell you, yes, you can do the carnivore diet or you can't do the carnivore diet. Check out video 128 as well, where people testify to the fact. There was a Harvard study of 2,000 people that was done, and people testified to the fact, and they said that the inflammation went away. So of course the carnivore diet is the ultimate elimination diet. Many people that suffer from inflammation, got rid of the inflammation by cutting out unsaturated seed oils, by cutting out a high processed food diet, by cutting out sugar and all the things that we know are bad for us. So my question always to doctors is, what would you give your patient to eat? Because your patient must eat. Would you give them a high seed oil diet? Would you give them a high sugar diet, a high grain diet, what would you give them? Or will you give them red meat? Now, if you say red meat causes inflammation, I'll absolutely disagree with you or with your doctor, because red meat does not give inflammation. Go and look at these videos. I don't want to make this video too long. Go and look at these videos where my doctors say that red meat does not cause inflammation, and they go into detail what causes inflammation in the body. So like I said, inflammation can be caused by various factors. I don't want to elaborate on all the causes that is possible for inflammation to occur. But what I want to say is the carnivore diet is the ultimate elimination diet. So inflammation can represent in various places in the body. It can represent in the brain, in the joints, in the intestines, in the gut, especially, in the digestive tract. But it can also represent elsewhere. But as I said, I can't tell you that you can do the carnivore diet. Your doctor should give you permission. What I can say is my doctors say the only people that cannot do the carnivore diet is people that have less than 30% kidney function left. So unless your doctor tell you should not do the carnivore diet for whatever reason, then you can make an informed decision by yourself. To talk about cholesterol, I don't want to elaborate in this video. I don't want to make this video too long. Perhaps you've heard what I've said before about cholesterol, but check out video Q15 where I discuss cholesterol in detail, how you can improve your cholesterol with the carnivore diet. So yes, I hope it answers your question. Thank you so much for the question.